Hello, I'm back. Yes, that stream title is a Parappa the Rapper reference. Hashtag Elder Millennial Things. I just wanted to keep on having like puns and things based on the title. I mean, that's like how I'm doing this. So let me pop over so I can see the stream, and we are going to load our game that the one I started yesterday, because this game is really fun, and I kept thinking about it, and I learned that you can't, you can only have one run active at a time in this game. And so if I wanted to continue the run, if I was going to wait for the stream to continue the run, then I could only do the daily mode, and I wanted to play more. So since I also have really liked the game and like sharing it with everybody, the win-win situation seemed to be do an extra stream, finish this run, and then depending on how I'm feeling, either start another run, knowing that I'm going to just end it when the stream is done, or call the stream at that point so that I can play a bunch more offline. And then when I come back and stream again, I'll have tons more options, a different deck type of things that I can play, and we'll be able to continue sharing the very fun game. Thank you, The Rising Tides. As a poet, I feel like you are absolutely qualified to grant me a pun allowance, so I'm grateful for that. So we've got a shotgunner with some armor here. They get 8 armor every turn. And they hit and push. You are going to attack at a range of 1 tile, and you counter at a range of 1. And you do 8 and push. But you are against a wall, so if I can do knockback, then you will take that, and you do 10 damage, but you gain +1 damage mod for every turn alive. So I want to focus on you, because this one's damage scales up and these don't. So I want to get out of this space until I'm only getting attacked by this one. So I can shift to here and then push this enemy to there, which seems like a pretty solid approach. I've also got counter. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I slip by them, and let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do this throat punch real quick to just get some extra damage in on this enemy, and then I'm going to push them into the way of the shotgun. And counter just in case. I don't have anything that lets me carry over momentum to the next turn, so that kind of doesn't matter so much. And now there is a armored nightstick wielder. So you're going to shoot, you're going to punch. Got a quick strike. So here's something that I picked up recently, was redraw. Discard all cards in hand and draw the same amount. So if I use, I could do it right now, or I could use a couple of cards and then switch out whatever I have to see if it gives me options that I like better than what I have. I've got 2 combo. I've got a combo finisher, and it does +2 damage per combo. And here's the thing, 3 punch combo gives 3 combo. So I do this, my combo goes up to 5, and now combo finisher does 18. This enemy only has 7 health. But, so if I wanted to be really aggressive, I could do quick strike here to take this enemy out, and then see if I could get over to this enemy and do a combo finisher, but moving removes combo. So the chances that I'd be able to get enough combo to take this enemy all the way out are pretty low. This enemy's got 55, we got 26. I do think I want to, is I can step and then emergency move, and then combo finisher. It will use up the emergency move, but I think it will put a lot of damage on this. So let's go ahead and do the quick strike here. So they're out, they're no longer going to get their kind of bonus scaling movement. I move here, and then we move 2 over. We're going to do a combo finisher here for 14. So I had to do 2 moves. So they have a lot of armor, but it did get some damage on the board. Using redraw here won't do anything because I won't have any cards in my hand after I play redraw. So now there's one more enemy. And I need to be really careful because, especially if this one stayed there, I was going to be in danger of. So that's a wall. It's not a happy thing that I can kick someone through. This is a happy thing I can kick someone through. That's true. So swap. I could swap this enemy over to here where they get attacked by that enemy, maybe, but I'm not here, so just swapping is not necessarily going to do that. I've got a long strike. I've got swap, shift. So if I shift, I could go here, but then I'm at risk of getting knocked out that way. Let's see. If this was the one of the other grapples, I can move this enemy here and then do something to try to push them, which would be pretty cool. I've got 23. So if I shift and then I swap, now you are in that that vulnerable space, and I'm going to go ahead and do 2 attacks, and then I'm going to move back 1 so I don't get this attack from this enemy. So now they're kind of closing in on me, but again, I have slip, which means I can just jump by. This enemy, 2 combo. So I could stun dart this enemy, get some damage on them. Head smash will just eliminate this enemy, and I would need to do a lot of move to get over to here to head smash on this one. But head smash does end the combo. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the head smash here, smush them on the fence so they're out. I use a stun dart on this enemy, which puts some damage on them. Hammer fist and front kick both have a range of 2, so that's pretty great. So we're going to do all this, but that puts me into the range of this, so I am now going to slip back this way. Yeah, so I just had a really nice combo, Chenrezzy. Smash 1 up against the kind of fence and pull here, and then put some hurt in on this enforcer here. Alright, so now I'm pretty boxed in, and this enemy does counter if I'm within direct range, so I need to remember that. And you are going to do 8 and a push, which would do me extra damage, and then this enemy is going to attack with a nightstick. So Palm Strike requires 3 combo, deals 8, and does +2 damage modifier at the start of next turn, so it's not as much about this turn as the one next, and that's 8. So here's the thing. I could grapple this enemy to put them over here, but I don't know. Will they counter? Because target will turn to face away. I don't know that they'll counter if I've moved them that way. Let's find out. So I'm going to move this enemy. I'm going to put them over there. Oh, you do a counter as well. Can auto attack once per turn. Got it. Okay. So you only auto attack once per turn, so I can keep attacking in this area is the thing. I'm going to kick you into you, and you're both... Oh, you can counter backwards. Okay. Well, we're learning. But you counter as many times as you get attacked, so that's not great. We'll Palm Strike you, because you already used your counter. You use a quick block, and then I'm going to shift here to avoid getting all of that business. So they attack, and then they counterattack, which is great. Yeah, no worries. Like, hop in and out as you need. Lurking is totally fine. Chat whenever you're around and feel like it. Okay, so you're going to auto attack, which means I think I want to do this, and 16. So long strike and then combo finisher will just take that enemy out. Let's keep Oh, counters. Again, counters. Lots of counters for everybody. But this still does enough damage to take you out. So I've taken a lot of damage here, unfortunately, because I forgot about counters. Let's use a rollback and see if we can do this in a little bit of a smarter way. Because if I push, they won't get to counter. And then long strike maintains distance. And the combo finisher takes you out. So now I didn't take that damage, but I used one of my rollbacks. Nothing's in range for the throat punch. You attack at a range of 1. This should be my next target because they get damage modifier up and up and up. But I also want to see if I can get back over this direction to put people out of the level, because if I knock somebody out of the level, they're just gone. And I get extra money if I finish the fight in 2 turns, probably in 1 more turn at this point. Yeah. So shifts and combo. All right, this is going to be a time when I do my redraw. Okay. You auto attack, but not counter. But I can also swap with you, and then maybe you're going to auto attack them. That's pretty fun. Let's find out. You do auto attack them. Excellent. I'm not going to get to do my palm strike here, unfortunately. And then I block, and that will protect me from most of their damage. And now that enemy is out, but I'm not going to get the bonus money. 16 and 18 left. So I can grapple this one into that one, and then they might attack this enemy. Ooh, but head smash. This is tempting. So head smash will not eliminate this enemy entirely, but if I grapple them over to there, I will not be able to do head smash anymore. I'd only have my quick strike and my hammer fist left. But they would take... this enemy would probably attack this enemy for 6. So if I move here... No, head smash is at the range of 1 is the problem. Alright. We already have not gotten the bonus for finishing quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and take my time and play careful. So Hammer Fist does +1 damage per combo, so I want to use Quick Strike first. And now their defense, their block is gone, so I get in a good hit. I cannot use Head Smash here, unfortunately. Do I want to dash? Well, if I dash here, Head Smash is not going to come up again this turn. So I'm going to go ahead and stay here, because I'm curious about that. Yeah, so that enemy got shot. And now it's just down to you and me. So here's the first thing I do. Stun Dart. And then I'm going to slip up, do a quick kick, and counter and quick block. And you have 8 block and 7 defense. So I'm going to slip here. I'm going to kick you into the wall. Then I'm going to push you into the wall. And then I'm going to use a palm strike, and you're out. So I took some damage here, 24, which is not great. But I did get... what did I get? I got a mini boss bonus. And here's our replay of what this fight looks like. That 3-hit combo is really earning its place in my deck because of how it builds up your combo rating. If I had the left spin kick, I could have knocked them out of the level there, but I don't have that in my deck. And then I get the auto attack. He gets the counter backwards, which I need to remember. But that enemy can counter in any direction. Push gets them out of my range, so they can counter, and then I use 2 attacks at greater range. It just gets absolutely obliterated. Grappling in this game is so much fun. I can't wait to unlock the fully grappling focused deck and see what kind of hijinks I can get up to then. Cool. So we get a new upgraded card. Follow-up Strike. Deals 40 damage to stunned enemies. So we do have 2 things that do stun, right? We have the Throat Punch and the Stun Dart. And that's 40 damage, which is just gigantic. We can also get Puncture, which is 1 attack, 4 damage, and 6 bleeding. Ignores block. Ignores block is really good. And Bleeding 6. Bleeding 6 means they take 6 damage, and then the next turn they'll take 5, like Bleed in a lot of other games. Like a lot of roguelike deck builders will do Bleed this way. 6 and then 5 is a lot of damage over time really quickly in this game. Discard all non-attack cards, draw as many cards. I think I'm going to go with Puncture Plus. This is a little bit too conditional. This is the ability to ignore block is really what does this for me. So I can go to Prison Transport, which is a fight. I might get health bonus and cards. Oh wow, it's quite a ways until I can get to medical. So I'm going to go to event, hoping that there's a way that I can do something to get me health. So I can go for snacks. I'll spend 20 and gain 10 health. You're on a stakeout, but nothing is happening, and you've run out of snacks. Surely you have time to run out and grab some more. So now I don't have a lot of money, but I'm going to have several fights before the next time I can spend money, and 26 makes me a lot more comfortable in terms of what my health situation. So we can get an informant where we want to leave the informant alive. Okay, so it's an informant in either situation. Is this? These are all just the same thing. I don't know why. 4C or 2B. So the map is a little bit different. So there's a gurney, like the bed over here versus the bed over here. I'm gonna go this way because then there's fewer spaces, and it's going to be easier for me to use the attacks up against a wall if I stay on that side of the fight, which is going to be risky. But fights in tight spaces, right? So they can deal 10 damage to 2 tiles away, and if the target has no block, they receive a random injury card. So I can swap this enemy. They will auto attack, but if I swap them, don't remember if they turn to face me. Well, I guess we'll find out. So first I should use my quick block, just in case the swap actually does so I'm going to swap there. You do auto attack. Okay, so I take 2, which is a bummer. But then I'm going to do that so that you're going to take some damage. If I quick kick, they will take health damage, but they'll move out of the range of this attack, and this enemy only attacks at a range of 1, which is a bummer. But now I want to move to keep from getting attacked by this enemy at the end of their turn. So this enemy comes up, hits that one, and injures them. And then they're going to try to close in on me. So you auto attack, you don't auto attack. So I might want to go in on this enemy, honestly. Getting to do the puncture on you would be really great, but then you're going to counterattack and I don't have block just right now. I can't push you, so you don't come after me, but I don't know that that gains me anything, especially because I'd want to push an enemy into your attack range. It does have a story, actually. It's a very thin story framework. When I beat the first act, going up against Norwegian gangs, I went back to my handler and they said, okay, well, the next thing we're doing is we're sending you into a prison disguised as a lawyer. So I think that it gives a little bit of context, which then justifies using all of these prison cells in this act. In the previous act, it was a lot of like bars and like biker mechanic shops because I was going after a Norwegian biker gang. So there's a little bit there. And well, I push you, and then I long strike, then I step and I stab. That'll give me a palm strike. Is that gonna be enough? 6, 10. No, let's find out. So I have 3 rollbacks. So first, we push you, so you don't auto attack me. And then I'm gonna long strike here, top. Then move in on you. I'm going to do puncture to give you that bleed, and then do 8. You've got 10 left, and you would suffer. You're going to suffer 6 from bleed, so you're not actually going to be totally out. This one does 8, and this one does 10. So unfortunately, I need to move in here and take that hit. If you get a second hit, you do get a second hit. That sucks. Okay. I got myself into a bad position because I was going to take this attack and receive an injury card, or this attack, and I didn't know that auto attack does not preempt their normal attack. So now I know. 32, 24, 5. So you, because you have 5 bleed, you're going to, you're just going to bleed out. So I want to, if I turn you to face there, you're going to get auto attack and not attack me. Yep, very good. And then I'm going to do this, hit you in the back. Throat punch does some extra damage because I got that palm strike. And I'm going to counter, and then just for good measure, I'm going to shift over here. So you bleed out and you get hit again. Great. So you're down to 12 health and you're at 24. And this is the informant, so I want to take this enemy out. So yes, that's all cards in hand. I can smoosh you, but that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Alright, I'm going to slip back over this way because then if I get the thing that lets me switch with an enemy, I will be able to smush them. Cool. Very nice. And now I'm going to use my redraw because I couldn't use my other 2 cards. Hey, look, here's a combo finisher. So now I do a bunch of damage and only the informant is left. So I took just a tiny bit of damage. Big bonus on turns to completion, which is very nice, and I got the bonus objective. So here's our replay. I completely forgot about the yellow as the informant for a while. I have to admit. So yeah, here's where I'm boxed in. And I don't know that I had enough movement cards to actually be able to get all the way out. If I played it differently, I maybe could have gotten around the yellow enemy to not take the damage. That 3-hit combo just looks so good. The way that this does its animations, it doesn't have like fighting game combo flow where it skips frames between certain attacks because they activate combos. It still looks really fun. it still looks really good in terms of we're shooting a fight scene compared to the way a lot of video games operate. So we get a new card, we get bonus health, and we got some extra money, which is great. Ooh, Nerve Strike does not trigger auto attack. I think that's going to become more important. We move up to 2 tiles but lose 5 health. I don't know that I can afford that with only 23 health. Discard all non-attacks cards. I'm tempted to skip at this point, honestly, because I've got 5, 10, 15, 20. I've got 25 cards in my deck. And like, this not triggering auto attacks is pretty good, but it's very little damage. So this is a fight. We might get an upgraded card and some money, looks like. Alright, so we've got, again, this, we can kick somebody out there, and these are walls to knock somebody into. Aggressive enemies move every time you move during your turn. Okay. They are indicated with the running person icon. Depending on what they are planning to do during their turn, they will move toward or away from you. Melee enemies with close range attacks will move closer, while ranged attackers and enemies that are not preparing to attack will move away from you. Cool. Some enemies can apply negative status effects to you, reducing your damage, momentum, or combo points, like an evil doctor. These effects usually last for a turn, and they can have a negative impact on your strategy. Okay. So which of you advances when a player uses a movement card on the Prison Doctor? Probably not a real doctor. Advances 1 tile whenever the player moves. Tattoo guy, you've got high move and you do injury. So both of them are going to come in on me, which I would like to not have happen. So I can, if I go this way, I'm probably going to get attacked, even though it'd be easier to get this enemy over to there. So I'm going to shift here. I'm going to grapple you into here, because then you're going to get attacked. And if I move, this enemy will come this way, but I don't know that they'll attack because I wasn't in their range. So you do 12 and you do 8 and 4 bleeding. 8 and 4 bleeding is technically more, but if I push you into here, you're not actually going to auto attack. And I have 0 combo, but here's the thing. Now I have 3 combo. And so I can do combo finisher, which means that you have 12 left and you'll get knocked out. And I don't need to use either of these. If I use the emergency move, this enemy will move. So if I could move in such a way to get over here, I would be able to stop this other enemy that's coming in. That's not going to happen. Oh, so they go first, and then they go. That's great. That's perfect, because then this enemy took damage. So another tattoo guy. Alright, so if I can move to here, it'll activate your attack, and this enemy will come in. Do you count as adjacent? You don't. Okay. Adjacent is only up, down, left, right. So I could stun dart this enemy, and then move up on them, maybe? I want to get people over here so I can throw them. That's my goal. You have 35 left. You have, okay, so both of you are fresh. Should I redraw? I might. So I'm going to stun dart here, and then I'm going to redraw. I do keep, okay, so that's something to learn. If I discard the emergency move, it vanishes, it's gone for the whole fight. So I could have used that move first and done the redraw. So if I get next to you, I can do a head smash, but I don't have any movement. I guess my front kick does move me. So I go here and then kick you, and then maybe I can long strike, which is going to be more than what I had. So let's try this. So I move you, and that doesn't count as a movement card, even though I did move a space forward. So this head smash is at a range of 1, but I can still long strike against this enemy. And let's go ahead and block for a good measure. This enemy is stunned though, so they're not going to attack me. Instead, these people are going to kind of come and corner in. And you wait for target. You don't auto attack. You do advance when I move though. Quick strike. You've got 48, you've got 14. So I shift. And if I quick strike and so I'm going to push you away so you don't hit me. And then you've got 6 left. So I'm just going to... Oh, I could have punctured this enemy and then long strike on that enemy. Because long strike has a range of 2. So let's do a rollback real quick. So I'm going to shift. I'm going to quick strike. I'm going to push. Nope, that wasn't it either. Using all my rollbacks here. So we shift. We push this enemy. And then I have puncture and quick strike will be enough here. And then long strike on this enemy. And I get to move back. So they are going to bleed out. This enemy is down a bit. And then maybe I can do this at 6 turns. I'm not sure whether defeating this one will bring in another enemy. I would need to look at the thing. Defeat the enemies, 2 of 4. So I've already done 2 of 4. They are going to reduce combo by 3 if they get me with this. So I think I don't want that at all. So 35, 42. So I can move here, and you move away. Interesting. Okay. So I wrote over there, and then Hammer Fist will let me attack for a little bit of damage on you. Quick block because we can. Did you actually reduce my combo? Okay. I guess that was a ranged attack, maybe? Stun dart. And then both of these unfortunately are, well, I can step and you're going to advance, but then I quick you so you don't get to stab me, and then throw punch you, and let's shift over here to make enemies come over to me so I can use some wall smash and throws and things like that. Yeah, because I can grapple you and then slip around and then maybe redraw. Yeah, because you get turned to face away. So I grapple you, I put you here, and then you're over there. 38. Okay. Yeah, let's try to be... Okay, that's very sneaky of you. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and use redraw. See what these other 2 cards do. So I'm not in range for either of them, unfortunately, and that's a big bummer because it means those are both going to end up in the discard, and it'll be a while before I see them again. So we're learning. $38-16. Finish the fight in 2 moves. All right, 38. So I don't have the moves to get over to focus on you, so we're just going to unload on this guy. So that's 9. We're going to push you into you, so they both take 4, and then a front kick. It's 10 on you and 4 on you, and quick I have 23, trick block, and if I shift to here, they can't catch up to me. So they move 1 toward me. So 15 and 8. Can I do both this turn? Maybe not, because I'm two steps away. I've got long attacks. So I can Hammer Fist or move 1 tile. Well, here's the thing. If I move, you come after me. Oh, you're trying to ranged attack. Okay. So I lose 3 combo. I don't get the bonus money, unfortunately. So I go here. I'm going to throat punch you so you don't do the thing to me. And stun dart I can't use because you're too close, so I'm just going to block. So I'm going to make you face away. And then I'm going to Hammer Fist. And we'll do redraw. Redraw is kind of getting... I'm coming to appreciate it more. I was a little worried. And my deck is big enough that my consistency is low. Because I ended up keep on drafting cards again and again. I wasn't sure that this was going to be like a multi-act game. So I'm trying to figure out what the consistency is, what my good options are here. It's a big part of why I didn't take a card one of those times, I think. That's there. Which is nice. Except that then I'm using them as kind of bowling pins, which is fun. That's when I wanted the enemy to come at me, but they didn't because they were doing their ranged combo thing. Alright. A little bit of bonus for these. We have a mini mission bonus. Upgraded card. Defensive stance. Convert 3 combo into block. 3x combo. So if I have 3 combo, it becomes 9 block. End combo, but it removes all the combo. Retain unused block for 4 turns. Or Snap Strike. Deal 6 damage, gain +2 damage modifier this turn. This I will take because of the 0 cost. Footbridge to medical. Alright, I think I want to go this way, even though Footbridge looks really fun. I think I need medical more than I need the gym because of how low my health is, and then the boss is up here. So we're going to the shower block. Okay, so this is a wall, I have to assume. So, shotgun. You do not auto attack. So this one is not going to shoot me yet because this enemy started out in front of them. If I can get this enemy in front there, then I can... If I go over here and swap, it will prompt this enemy to try to come and get me, but then I would also need to move again. What do I have? I have 1, 2, 3 moves. So I could dash, swap, but then I would be stuck because I would be trying to move through enemies, which is not great. And it would take me 2 moves to get over here. and then swap would not put that enemy into this enemy's range. And I don't have enough attacks to be able to use combo finisher this turn. So it's a little trickier. 8 turns, and there's 2 more enemies coming. So one option I could do is just step away and have them all need to chase me. This enemy is over here. Yeah, because I have quick strike, and that's about it. If I had slip, then I could just sneak by this one, and then this enemy would attack that enemy. It'd be pretty cool. So I think I'm just gonna move here, unfortunately. And now there's 4 enemies, which is not great for me. So I do have slip now, but there's an enemy behind this enemy. So if I grapple you, if I move to here, and then I grapple you to there, you're going to face away, not to this enemy. And slip to there, but I can push. Alright, first thing I should do is Snap Strike, because it's going to give me that damage bonus. Push you into each other. I'm going to grapple you to there, because I'm not sure if this enemy is going to attack. Has attack target. Oh, I guess you are. Good luck to you. Combo. Yeah, I don't have anything that's going to get me up to the 3 combo for Palm Strike, unfortunately. You attack at a range of 1. So I'm going to move to here, because then I can do grapply stuff out there. There's also that space there. That hits that one, which is great. Now we're going to close in. You are... Okay, so shotgun. We've got some good coverage here. Head smash on you is pretty great. You do not have auto attack. So, front kick. And then you have 17 left. Oh. Head smash takes you all the way out. And then emergency move does go away. So I'm going to use emergency move to get to here, and then I'm going to redraw to see if I get something I can use. So counter, not especially important. So there's enemies. These are all getting beefier. And so I don't have... Okay, I can shift to the other side. 15, 31, 35. So I'm going to go ahead and shift to here. And neither of these are push attacks, unfortunately. So I'm just going to get a couple long strikes and throw a punch in. And nobody's in range for a stun dart. Four turns left. So you have 12 health left. If I puncture, you're going to bleed out after a couple turns, so then I can leave you alone. But if I step, I can't get that way. If I step to here, I will be safe, because this enemy has a smaller attack range. I could push you into the wall, which is pretty good. So I'm going to puncture you. I'm And then yes, I have a quick kick, push you into the wall for some extra damage. Hammer Fist, which is higher now because I got the combo. And then I step back, and you take bleed. Something's not going around the side. You are gonna take. You're gonna get. Bleed is gonna hit you, so you're gonna be done. 16. Okay, cool. So I can dash here. Then I can puncture you, and because you don't have a target yet. Oh, here's the thing. If I swap, if I step, if I grapple you to here, so I need to swap, and then then I would grapple. This is still fun, so we're gonna swap here, and then I'm gonna grapple you to there. I don't think you're gonna get shot. Oh, you do have a target. You're not that discerning. Right on. Love to use the enemies against one another. It's one of the coolest things about this. You do 10 and 1 push, so I don't. Counter is not going to be enough because I'm going to take 4. There's 14 against 10 and push. 10 push is worth 4, so that's 14. Even if I got rid of you somehow. All right, 2 turns. So we're going to slip to here, and then combo, pop, pop, pop. And yeah, just did not have enough block to make this, like taking both of those hits viable. Okay. Head smash for 22 is pretty great. Well, if I snap strike and then head smash, that's the fight. But yeah, because you just have too much health for me to be able to think about using head smash to take you out of the fight entirely. So snap strike, head smash. We're done so. And then I'm gonna shift to here. Let's go ahead and redraw just because we can. This throw punch is not going to be usable, so they don't get to shoot. Long strike. Shoot block. Hammer fist. Front kick, which pushes you back. And then let's do 10 and a push. Let's just go ahead and move over there. Okay. So first off, a stun dart, and you are stunned. And I have a combo finisher at range. So first we do long strike, and then combo finisher. Okay. We did not get the quick complete bonus, unfortunately. Maneuvering, yeah, I just didn't see a great option for that first turn, unfortunately. It put me behind. Bonk. That got over there just completely out of the fight for a couple of turns. Bleed is great. shoving that guy around. Ta-da! Okay, 280 there. Get a new card and some money. Increasing maximum combo is not a big deal here because I've got 12 max. Counter stun. Stun all incoming attackers up to 1 tiles. Ignores block, but only provides 8 block. And they attack and then I counter by stunning them, which protects me for the next turn, but not the turn when I'm taking all these incoming hits. So slash is not as good as puncture. Pep talk, add 8 block to a chosen ally or self. Counter stun. I think I'm going to skip again, unfortunately. Ooh, you have the target in your sights, but you don't yet have authorization. This might be your only chance. So I could lose money, which would make it mean I can't heal, so I'm just going to wait, unfortunately. So 40 heals me up to 38, and then I don't have the money to do anything else. So I'm just gonna, I guess I can, yeah, I can't heal again, it's too much money. Fight in the canteen. Enhance targets and the boss. So this is the end of Act 2, or Biome 2, Area 2, depending on your terminology. I'm guessing that's the boss. Some enemies are immune to damage from the front. Find ways to flank them in order to damage them from the sides and back. Yep. So that's this Riot Shield prisoner here. Cannot be harmed from front. 5 damage and push. Okay, so it's both of those, and this is to beat the boss. So I'm guessing that if I get rid of these enemies, the boss is going to keep on calling in more people. And they have auto attack, and will turn to face the player. So that's tricky. Now, if I switch here, I think this enemy will auto-attack. If I counter, they'll auto-attack before I do anything else, so I don't want to do that. So let's swap here. Auto-attack does in fact operate here. I could then, yeah, I'm just going to immediately head smash and take that enemy out. Very nice. And you have already auto-attacked, but you will get your normal attack. But I'm not going to be able to get the combo to do the finisher. So if I used both of my moves, I could get to here and keep that enemy from spawning. I think that's worthwhile. And it gets me close to this area where I can throw people out. Because I don't know if you're, like, I'm curious about, can I push an enemy who has the shield? We'll find out. And so here's one of the ones that gets more strength over time. And you will turn to face. I need to do damage to you is the thing. So if I go here, and then here, I can stun dart, and then front kick, which means that you get knocked into him, and then you are stunned so you don't get your normal attack. Make you go run around. So if I slip, I will get attacked is the thing. So I can push, and then I've got some ranged attacks. Quick Strike is at range of 1. Palm Strike is also at a range of 1, but I don't think I have anything that I can use now. I could move back here and Palm Strike, but then I'm going to get attacked is the thing. So let's just Hammer Fist you at range. Quick Strike doesn't work on anybody. Slip, I don't want to move. Okay, so now I want this enemy to attack that enemy. And You do not have auto attack. This ignores block, but puncture does not ignore the shield. Roger. Quick kick. Well, let's find out if it moves you. It does move you, but it does 0 damage. Got it. Okay. And then, oh, the bleed did apply. That's great. That makes sense. You know, knife against a shield. The knife still has a pretty good chance of causing some problems. And you are not a push. Is the thing. But if I swap, you will get attacked, which is great. And then you have auto attack, so, aw. Well, I guess I'll just pummel on you. You're at 52, 8 turns. That seems doable. Slip. Great. Kick you back. Then a long strike. And then I grapple you to go here so that you get attacked. Oh, I did take the knockback damage, unfortunately. But I can push you, and then you are out, so I don't get hit again because there's no enemy for this enemy to push. You are at 36. And you're just running around again. You do 15 and push is a lot. You'll turn to face me. I think the puncture, well, block, I will get auto-attacked. I think this puncture is worth taking the hit, because it does push me out of their attack range. So now they're going to take 5 damage and then so on and so forth. Ooh, here's a thing. Head smash. So first, I throat punch you so you don't counter me. And then we finish this off with a good old head smash. Oof. All right, that is Area 2 / Act 2 biome. I don't know. It was good. We did get the finish quick bonus. Did we? Oh, we did. We got an extra objective. And let's see that replay on the boss fight. So we're in a cell block. There's a couple of people with the shields. They close in on me. I swap one around so they get hit by the boss. Then I smush them into the desk and they're out. And I scurry over. Boss tries to reposition. I sneak around a bit more, pull out the dart, come in, put some damage in while the enemy is stunned. Tattoo guy comes around, push the boss back, do some damage at range. Get out of the way, push him around. Tattoo guy comes in to make a hit. Boss is not going to be happy about that. Flop around. Tattoo guy gets hit. Put that one in there. Put the damage on. They fall over. Kick them back. Do attacks at range again. Throw them into the way. I get pushed around. We're pushing the tattoo person back and forth. They fall over. Put the knife in. I take a hit. And they start bleeding. I come in to stun them and then finish the fight. Alright. We get a new enhancement, and we got a health bonus because we finished within 12 turns. All cards purchased are automatically upgraded if an upgrade is available. Gain additional 5 at the end of a fight for every enemy knockout except enemy spawn characters. That's pretty nice. Increase card draw by 1. Card draw is great. Upgrade, money. I'm thinking between Bounty Hunter and Tactician. I don't know how many areas are left in the game. It might be all of these sections, which means it could be up to 5 acts, which would maybe make this more useful. I don't know that I'm going to make it all the way through the next biome. I think difficulty is going to scale up, keep scaling up. So card draw of 1 plus 1 can be pretty cool. It makes it more likely that I'll be able to get the synergies between different cards in my deck because I'm more likely to have any 2 given cards that work well together when I have extra card draw. But a lot of these fights are 4 or 5 enemies, which is an extra 20 to 30 or more money per fight, which makes it way easier to do all of these other things. I think I'm going to take the money. How was your stay? Uncomfortable, but the people were absolutely charming. I imagine you found something to do to pass the time. And I imagine you have a few more like-minded folk to introduce me to? So now we go the Jade Staff. So Biker Gang, Insiders is the prisoners we just did. And so the Jade Staff, a secretive ninja clan acting behind the scenes for over 1,000 years. The Jade Staff is responsible for organized terror attacks throughout the world, with communications exclusively conveyed via disposable human messengers. Authorities around the world have been unable to track down any of the clan's leaders. I wasn't expecting to have to say this, but Berlin has a ninja problem. Don't we all? An ancient clan called the Jade Staff is infiltrating all layers of the criminal underworld. Let's try to put a cap on this before it becomes a local problem too. Right, so we've got our 3 enhancements. We've got a couple of fights, and then some options. This is a fairly long thing. So let's look at our deck real quick to remind us how everything works. Quick Strike, Push, Block. Head Smashes has been an MVP. A lot of things that produce move, which is great. Snap Strike, which I don't know that we've gotten. So what I'm looking for is things that will let me thin my deck, because then I can get rid of cards that have fewer of the types of synergies I want. So now we've got Ninja, and they do 12 damage up to 3 tiles away. Okay, so I'm thinking if I move here, I can then slip behind this enemy, do 12 damage, block. I could quick kick or smash this enemy. Let's see, if I move toward you, you are not adjacent to a thing. That's the problem. Okay, so I move here, and then I slip. Oh, okay, slip is that way. That's fine, because I can keep on knocking you into this thing. Just bouncing back and forth on 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and out. 1 ninja down. There's another. So they're gonna come in on me. Okay, so these are the last 3 enemies. And I have 5 turns. If I do it in less than 5 turns, I get the bonus. And they do not auto-attack, so that's actually made some of this much easier. So Snap Strike first, because it gives us that damage bonus. So here's an interesting thing. I could shift here to prompt this enemy's attack, then shift back and then grapple this enemy. This is kind of funny, but we are going to get a nice result from it, because then I do a Hammer Fist to pop you in the back of the head, and you're going to take that attack from this enemy. Did I take that hit? No, it was just the damage bonus. Okay. So I've still got a +1. Maybe it was maybe that thing that I used. Snap Strike, +2 damage modifier this turn, but I still have a +1 the next turn. Is that from anything else? No. Okay, so if Snap Strike is a damage bonus that deteriorates by 1 per turn, then that's even better because it's +2 damage and then +1 damage. So both of these enemies are going to attack, which means I can swap with you. You have 8. So I'm going to swap with you. So then you are going to attack you. And I can Quick Strike, push, long strike, but I am going to take an attack. And that one is out. This enemy is at 8, and this one is at full. So that just takes you out. And then I move up, and I do a palm strike, and I do a block and a counter, which means I've got enough defense to take your 12, and then I do 10 back. 11, because I've got that bonus. Great. And this goes up by 1. Oh, because I did the palm strike, so that's why that's up by 1. Interesting. So 25 right away. Let's not mess around. Combo finisher. So I did take that hit, but otherwise cleaned up. Outmaneuvering ninja is very fun. Maybe could have gotten away without taking the damage if I had moved around the other enemy because of order of attack. So that's something else I need to remember. Cool. So get a draft a card, and then we get +50 money because we have that bounty ability. Normally it would have just been +30. Early Bird. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. Interesting. We do have a pretty big deck, but it costs 2. This gives you momentum. Move 1 tile, increase combo by 1. Okay, so that's cool because normally when you move, you lose combo. If I could get linking move and then remove one of my other movement cards, it kind of shifts things in my favor. I think Early Bird is going to be a great option because I have that higher momentum. Do I not have higher momentum anymore? Headquarters or the lobby? Lobby moves to medical. Let's see, you give card and money. You give card and money. I'd love to go to the gym to remove cards. I've taken some damage. I'm gonna go and live dangerously, even though I should be doing something to heal. Alright, so I need to pick up the suitcase here as a bonus. Is this a bonus? Take position. Oh, look at you, armored person. Some objects in the environment, like windows in this room, can be destroyed. Use them as part of an attack enough times and they will break, allowing you to push enemies through them. Once fully destroyed, the void tile will become active. The void will become active. Enemies with damage support periodically increase their own and allies' damage by a set amount. If you prevent them from acting during their turn, for example by stunning or throwing them, that ability will not trigger. So I'm guessing that you, an armored ninja, boost ally damage. Give allies +3 damage modifier. Waiting for target will turn to face the player, and you have 8 armor every turn. 8 block. 32, 28. But not auto. Collect the briefcase in 5 turns. Okay. So I have emergency move and swap. So I could do this, and then I could swap here, and then you would get attacked. I think that's the best approach. Swap. Oh, you want to... oh, you do get turned to face me. So, what if instead I throw a punch? And can I smash you into an ally? No, I should have done this a little bit different. Let's do a rollback. Because if I do emergency move to here, now I can do the smash before I swap around, and that puts the big damage on. And then I swap with you. I do a throat punch so that you don't attack me, and that way this enemy will attack you, and then we do a quick block for good measure. I could have also pushed this enemy into the wall before I did the switch, but I thought that I was going to maybe use it here, so that's something else to remember. So 2 enemies giving damage bonuses is not great. You will... man, if I had swap again, how cool that would be. But my deck is too big for that. I've got 16, 28, 20. Go here. You attack for 19. Thanks. Let's do redraw. I'm looking for a move here. Well, I got some things to do combo. Combo finisher for 18, but it's not enough. You're going to do a big hit on me. But that enemy is going to take that enemy out. So I can slip here, and you attack up to 2 tiles away, but first, I stun him. And then you attack for 19, you attack for 15. Could have used that quick strike earlier. So you attack up to 3 spaces away. Let's go ahead and use this rollback. I'm going to use quick strike, which takes away your block. But then I slip here, and I stun dart you so you don't attack me. And now you have fewer health. You do 15, so I don't want to move into here even with my block. So you give block and you give damage. Alright, is this, you're the one that's giving everybody extra damage? Yeah, that makes things rough. 2 turns. So I only have shift here. No, I do have long strike. You have how much health? 18. If I move toward you, you have 20 health, so... What happens if I go straight in for the fight? Briefcase in 2 turns. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. How's it going, Epic Shot 88? So... Let's be bold. So, puncture. Snap strike. 10. Long strike is 8. So you are going to bleed out. But I already have early life, so let's just be cool. So I'm going to shift to get the briefcase. And then I grapple, put you over there, and you do not turn to face me, which is great. Both of these do push, so instead I'm just going to block strike you. Because you do 19, which will be lovely. Oh wow, your block just keeps going forever. But now I don't have a time limit because I got the briefcase. 7. Well, let's do that. And then let's stun dart on you. Oh, but you have so much block, so I'm just gonna move because you do 22 damage. I cannot get like 18, leaves me with taking 4 damage, and I'd rather not take the 4 damage. Okay, you're 20 and 20. So I'm gonna slip up. I'm gonna do a combo. I'm gonna puncture, which gives you the bleed. I'm gonna do a trick strike, and then I'm going to push you. Unfortunately, you attack at a range of 2. So oh, bleed! Yes! Bleed saved me. Puncture is a very good move. Let's go ahead and show that replay. So the Armored Ninja, I really got to work on taking those out faster because the one just gave everybody, like, their block just built turn on turn on turn, and so they had like 20-something block by the time I got around to fighting them, which definitely slowed things down. But I did what I needed to, which was to get the briefcase. Unfortunately, I chose the side that gets me to the gym because I was hoping to work on my deck, and we'll see. That may have proved unwise in the end, but I'm still learning new things, seeing new enemy types. I think it's really fun that it seems like every enemy type has, or every faction has a number of unique enemies, which really gives the different areas a good sense of flavor, and requires different strategies. Okay, that's the money, and we do get to draft a card. One last thing, deal damage equal to the number of cards in your discard pile, so that's different. I have the attack equal to your draw pile and then attack equal to your discard pile. Convert half of your combo to damage modifier, clear damage modifier at the start of next turn, or linking move. So I have a couple of things that use combo, but I often have not been able to apply them when I need them. Damage modifier right away is pretty great, and having that 5 momentum makes it feel more reliable. 145 here is great. So swap. I think I'm going to remove a card. So what we're looking for is something that's like one cost, but is less efficient than other things that we have. So Quick Strike is 8 here at a range of 1. Palm Strike is a range of 1 for 8. It does a special damage, but it requires combo. Puncture is great because of that bleed. Snap Strike justifies itself with that. 3-punch combo, Quick Kick, Long Strike, Slip and Dash. Maybe I do get rid of Quick Strike. And then Armored Strike. Deal damage equal to your current block, remove all block. Okay, so it's Shield Bash from Slay the Spire. Swap is pretty good, but let's look at upgrading a card because we've got a lot. Now we can't upgrade our most powerful cards, the Head Smasher Combo Finisher, but we might be able to upgrade Palm Strikes. That becomes 10 damage and the +3 damage modifier. Oh, does that combo required go down? It doesn't. 3-punch combo becomes 5 damage 3 times. That's pretty nice for 75. And front kick becomes 12 damage and 1 push. Or advance in the D12. That seems pretty strong as well, going up by 6. I really like using the movement attacks. Now, I think I have 2 front kicks, is that right? Must be a different one that's like Quick Kick. Yes, this Quick Kick would go from 4 to 8. Oh, and it becomes 0 cost. That's very tempting. I have 85, so I could upgrade 2 cheaper things. That becomes 15 block. That's also tempting. Ah, so many choices. I love it. Draw pile +8 is pretty cool, but that's 80. So what if I upgrade Long Strike, and then Step, and Step becomes free, and didn't I have something else that I could upgrade? No, 25. Okay. So yeah, we upgraded 3 different cards. And now we got rid of Quick Strike. So we're gonna do a fight on the train platform. Oh, sorry, I missed that note. I was souped in. Yeah, so I think all the cards in your deck are upgradable with maybe some special exceptions. Yeah, I think Epic Shaw, your suggestion on the block may have been a really good one, because I just haven't been scaling my block, and that's probably why I'm taking all this damage. So this fight may prove you correct. Here we've got a Mystical Ninja. Sure, this is definitely not a Mortal Kombat ripoff. Though of course this is a hat that's worn widely. Mystic Strike, 12 damage and 1 push up to 2 tiles away. Ninja Master, ranged attack deals 12 damage. So you are going to ranged attack. I can shift, right? I can shift. Okay, I don't have this. So dash will move me 2 spaces, which would get me out of the way. Quick kick will move you. Is this... Okay, going up the escalator is not out of the level, unfortunately. Do I have two pushes? No. It'd be so cool to just push this enemy all the way out of the world. You are out of the world is the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna just move and kick you off the map, right? I can do that. Because I have shift, dash, and emergency move. So we shift up, and then we quick kick to take you off the board. Brilliant. And dash. You could dash back. You attack at 3 tiles. So you've got 32, you've got 32, you've got 30. So I'm going to go ahead and hit you. And then emergency move to here, and then dash to here. And then the redraw doesn't do anything for me. So one enemy is out. Here's an enemy with a sword. Alright, so swap is going to be pretty handy here, because I could swap and then front kick an enemy out, but I could also swap you here. You will probably turn to face me. Palm Strike at 3 combo, Early Bird for 17. That will just take you out of the fight. So let's do the 17 to you here, and then I'm going to swap you and front kick you out of the map. And then I'm going to grapple you and put you here so that you get attacked. And then you have 32 health, so I'm going to do a Palm Strike on you, which gives me the bonus for next turn, and then you get hit. You get Hadoukened! Ah, beautiful. Alright, so you are... I need you to get pushed, but instead I have Head Smash. But I can go Head Smash over here. You counter with 10 and 2 bleeding, and you don't have block. So I throat punch you first, so you don't come after me. And then I step here, and I counter, and I 3-punch combo, and you're out. I don't even need to use Head Smash here. Wish I could retain. So 2 swords and 1 standard ninja. Win the fight within 4 turns. There are no more extra enemies left. 18. Combo finisher would take you out. Would just take you out. And then stun dart. Yeah, because that's all kind of all the attack that I have. So you have 18, which is too much to try to get you with the dart. And then go ahead and do this. I'm going to shift here because I think that's going to make you want to move here, and then I can maybe push you out the map. Yep. So, whoosh. So fun. You have counter. So you attack for 12, for 10 and 2 bleed. I do not have the energy to, yeah, that's not doing me anything just right now. So if I slip, you counter in any direction. Yes. Counter attacks within one tile. So I'm going to slip back, and then I'm going to do a long strike. Oh, that's fun. The train comes by. And bank combo probably doesn't do anything. No, because I only had one combo. Then you move up. And I slip. Let's see. So I'm going to throw a punch so you don't counter. And you're done. Right on. Get those ninja. This is a fun map. And I attended to the opportunities presented to the map, so I was able to get rid of a lot of these like more powerful enemies, and just some enemies in general, by staying close to the kind of the platform here where you go onto the bus or onto the subway, and the enemies were all clustering around me because I was over there, and it made it easier to turn them on one another. And here come the Fordos. Combo finisher. Dart. Yeah, having 2 stuns is really great. It's doing a bunch for me here. I had that move that I could have taken that would give me a 40 attack on an enemy that's stunned, and there are times I've missed that. Plus 90 for that. And I get an upgraded card. Pull. Pull enemy one tile towards you. So if they're 2 away, I can pull them 1 toward me, but they will turn to face me, and this card is retained. Chain Strike. Deal 8 damage. If this attack KOs the enemy, gain 3 momentum. Wow, that's great. Improvisation. Add a random attack card to your hand. Card costs 1 momentum this turn. I really love this type of improvisation card. Pull seems very interesting, as does Chain Strike, but I'm going to go for improvisation just because it's going to give me fun random things happening. Event. So I can go to the event from either of these places, Street Market or Rooftop. Let's go to the Rooftop because I've got all those pushes and things like that. So if I get enemies over here, oh, and look at this. I can knock enemies off the edge of the world here. Oh, that's not a, yeah, voids over railings. Some voids are over railings. Any character pushed over the railing will be killed instantly. Throws that move characters around cannot be used to throw enemies over railings, but pushes can, I'm guessing. Railings are highlighted in red when you highlight the show info button. So that's everything over here. Not on this side for whatever reason. Yep. All right, so that's the interior wall. And then this is a closet, not a edge of the world. Throat punch, long strike. And stuff. And an enemy there. So I want to get to here for now. Which step and then dash. And I get to keep my emergency move. So, throat, long strike, combo. So put some work in on that enemy, keep my emergency move, and we're going to close in. Okay. So head smash, do that on you right away, but since I'm cornered, getting out is going to be tricky. Early bird is 18, so here's the thing. This is 1 short of being able to defeat this enemy, but the head smash I can only use on this enemy, or I can only use on this enemy, which is tricky. You attack for 15. Alright, so if I used early bird anyway, I would do 18, you attack up to 3 tiles away, so I'd still be in danger. So I need to move 2 over, which I can do with emergency move. And if I get rid of you, I can then stun dart you. So let's early bird. So you're out. And stun dart on you. And then shift will let me move 2 tiles, so I can actually just keep my emergency move. And then head smash, I don't have the range. So now they're gonna come in, and so I'm really boxed in here. But I can swap, and then this enemy's gonna attack that enemy. Because I don't have anything that is knockback. 40 damage. Okay. Well, let's see. I guess I can move back, and then you are 4th. What's your turnover? Your turnover is 3. So you attack for 15 damage. Can I get you down to 15? Yes. So now you're going to take 10 damage, but I'm in range of you, and you're number 1. And you do 15. So I'm going to move back to here. And then I can just do long strike because it's fun. It gives me combo. So that enemy gets knocked. I maybe wanted to get on this side of the ninja to be able to push them that way, so that's something to keep in mind. So spinning jump kick. Deal 12 damage in all directions. Ooh, that's tempting and dangerous, because look at that. 12, 12, 12. Quick kick and quick kick. Front kick and quick kick. So I shift. I could do 2 tiles here and then push you, but you'd still be attacking me. You've got 40, you've got 40, you've got 40, 31 over there. So if I shift to here, and I puncture, and then I spinning jump kick, that should have done damage to you. You're taking 22. So we're going to hit you there, and then you're going to take 6 bleed. You do 15 damage. Well, let's see if there's a way to not die. Oh, do I not get the quick? Oh, okay, because it was improvisation. Well, suplex. Ooh! Throw an enemy directly behind you, deal 10 damage. Now, I believe throws don't work over the edge. But I can do this, right? I can suplex you behind me, and then you're down. And then, can I puncture you while you're down? No. I should be able to do the attacks when they're down. I can't quick kick you? No. So that suplex saved me. Which is pretty great. And I can slip here. Snap strike, bank combo, grapple. Can move you to here and then slip by you? Yeah, let's do that, because then you are going to get attacked by you. I slip over. I want to keep, because I want to go ahead and use my attacks. We've got 30. So I'm gonna grapple. Let's see, what happens if I grapple you to there and then I slip? I can slip to here because that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, so we're gonna do that. Put you over here, because now you've got a target. And then I'm gonna hammer fist you. I'm going to slip back here so I'm not getting attacked. Bank. I give 1 more damage. Definitely not getting the push 3 enemies off the board. I know, I'm trying. Okay, so here's something I can do. I can step and then push you off the board. Is it the wisest thing? No. Will it be fun? Yes. Hey! Always my ninja. You're going to do 15. I have 14 blocks, so I'm going to take 1, but then I'm going to do my counter damage to you. Okay, so I survived. Did not get, not push enough enemies off board. Sometimes fun is unwise. Yeah, so I think if I was going to do this fight again, instead of, let's see, which way did I go? I went back that way. I would have probably maybe going the other way. So what I wanted was to, what I need to do is get over here so that the enemies are all on this side and I can push them toward this part of the world where I want to knock them over. Because they're boxing me in, and it's really constraining my ability to push them off of the edge there because they're all coming in, pushing me toward the edge. So, you got suplexed. Is that right? That kick is very good. There's the one good push that I got. I made that one pay for the hit that they got in. So another combo finisher. That's promising. Prime mover. Move 1 tile, add 2 conditioning. Conditioning says the next time you block, gain 50% extra block. Pull 1 enemy 1 tile toward you. And this is so this is not the improved pull because the improved pull had retain. Combo finisher or prime mover. So Epic Shaw 88 suggested improving block, and I think that's a good idea, which makes me think prime mover is maybe a good idea here. It's only a move of 1, but then I gain the conditioning, and which will increase the amount of block that I can get. And then I'll be able to take one of these enemies' hits. Combo finisher. Having 2 in the deck makes it more likely that I'm able to actually use the combo finisher when I want to, and that's really good. So I'm torn. What do y'all think I should be taking? And if you have an argument for pull, please let me know. I have a lot of other grappling stuff. I think there's places where I could see pull being useful because it gets them into the range of then other grapples, but then I have to have them together. And this grapple doesn't have the retain that the other one did when I skipped on it. Combo options. So right now I have 1 combo finisher and I have a palm strike, and those are the 2 that use that require combo at a certain level. I also have the wall smash that ends combo but can be used at whatever combo level. So 3 total things in a deck of 26, 27 cards that take combo or that end your combo, and 2 of them require combo of 3 or more. Yeah, I think that's... I have a clearer sense of how to use that, and it goes under the strategy of... Yeah, I don't have a jolt yet, so I'd have to be on the lookout for that. I do have the 3 punch combo, which certainly helps. All right, well, I'm going to take the combo finisher. It may be unwise. I'm going to go to an event hoping that it will let me gain health, but it did not. A confidential informant says there is some chatter about a major deal, but the details are hazy. Pulling to block people off is an interesting choice. That's something I'm going to have to think about in the future, Chen Razi. Yeah, I could pull an enemy into a spot where they're going to get attacked. That's certainly an opportunity or an option. So I'm going to shoot for the enhancement. Cool. Lean Decker. What's that mean? Skip 20, gain 20 every time you skip a card reward. Okay, that's pretty cool. Fire Escape. Look at how small this fight area is. This is going to be fun and tricky. Oh, wow, yeah. Look, there's very little room. We are in a 2x5 area. So we have a Drunken Master, deals 3 damage 5 times. When they drink, they gain 10 block and 10 health and damage modifier. Okay, wow. So you look like you're going to attack. Do they drink and attack every turn? That's going to be tricky. So I have a dash. And I want to do 7 turns. Can I get to you here and push? Because it's going to be hard to... I can't push either of these enemies off the map, but I can do that to this one. So... I mean, I might as well just do my Snap Strike here, and Long Strike, and then I dash to here, I push you off the board, whee! And then I use, oh wait, I can use my Stun Dart, and now you're not going to attack me. Cool. Feel good about that turn. So if there's something else that gives me a push, just quick push. Ah, it's so good! Look, I'm just gonna kick behind me and you're gone. What do we improvise this turn? Unleash. Deal 1 damage per combo 3 times. Okay. So if I build up my combo some more, that'll be pretty cool. Unfortunately, stepping will reduce my combo, and you only have 5 health left. So I do this, and then I have combo finisher for you. It is strangely compelling. I think the visual minimalism makes it easier to focus on the other elements, and it means that you can have kind of more simplistic silhouettes as long as the characters are what was that? They just got like they just got a dodge for some reason. Huh. I don't exactly know why that was. Drinks get a random buff. They must have drunk to get like a dodge, a free dodge. Yeah, dodge is next incoming attack. Oh, I have to attack them twice per turn to be able to put any damage on them? That would be rough. But front kick, if I can push them off the map, I will be... Okay, so they dodge the first one, and then I kick them. So I want to move here because I want to push you to the edge of the board. And I'm going to go ahead and redraw just in case it gives me something. This is combo finisher. Unfortunately, I can't play it. So you got yourself some block. And throat punch is not a stun. Alright, so I'm going to move here. They dodge around me, so that's fun. Now I'm going to grapple to put you here. And I'm going to do a puncture so that now you're down. Oh, okay. That ignored block. So this throat punch is not going to do damage to them. I'll play the counter, play the throat punch just because, but now I'm fishing for a push attack. Oh, okay, they got a lot of move, but here's the thing, I have head smash. Draw pile is low, unfortunately, and you do not auto counter is the thing. Well, this early bird is not doing a lot, so I'm going to use it up on this dodge, and then the long strike the Hammer Fist, and head smash for the win. Bloody, but very funny. Alright. This level is very cool and very dangerous. If I had a deck that was less push and knockback oriented, this level would be a lot harder. Because, you know, with a number of these enemies, I'm only hitting them once and knocking them off the board. Push and knockback and slip around, and then you wing around me. Knock you over there, get a knife in, you just start bleeding out, and then I unload. Right on. And we get all the bonuses. Counter stab, add 12 block, deal 4 damage and 5 bleeding if the target has no block. Long counter, deal 15 damage to any incoming attacker up to 2 tiles away. Okay, this is really nice. I've been frustrated by long counter, or by not having a long counter, and 2 of these are counter, and I think it would be wise for me to do that. But let's look at Throwing Star. Range attack for 12 damage, 2 to 8 range, add 4 bleeding when the target has no block, minimum range 2. So I already have the dart. Counter stab is pretty nice because of the bleeding, but I think long counter is better because it gives so much defense. Marking structure, or so this is protect, so it's protect on either one. And this has a couple, at least one place to knock over. This one has more, so I'm going to focus on these areas where I have opportunities to knock people off the side with all of these spots. But I have to protect this for Schlub. Okay. So I have a grapple. I can also grapple the this person, so I could grapple them over here. But you attack short range attack that deals 6 damage twice. So if I grapple you to here, you are actually safe because this attack is only once and has only a range of 1. So that's something to think about. Got a Hammer Fist and a quick block. Got a shift, so if I shift, I can shift to here if I need to. If I don't have knockback. Defeat enemies, complete the fight within 6 turns. So if I get over to here, then some enemies are maybe going to be, maybe I can knock them off the edge of the world. I could also grapple this enemy over here, where they will, what's your deal? Who's attacking here? Oh, you can kick over the, over this obstacle. That's what, that's who's attacking this enemy. Okay. So, I'm gonna move you out of harm's way over here. And then cannot be harmed from the front. Okay, well that's noted. Shift over here. Oh, if I'd gone to here, I could have stun darted on that enemy. So let's roll back. So I grapple you to here. And I shift to here, and then I can stun dart on you so that you don't do your kick. You do a short range attack, and you are facing that way. This Hammer Fist didn't do anything on that enemy, but it would have given me a combo bonus, so you're more than 2 spots away. Quick block, just because I can. So now they're all focused on me. but you are, yeah, you're against a wall, so. But head smash is an option, and the ambassador is not at risk right now. Is this? You're not against a thing. I'm pondering whether I should just go ahead and do redraw, because I'm fishing for movement powers, or movement abilities. So it would take me, if I move here, and then I smush you, then I push you, it's 28, emergency move. So how about I push you for free? And then I'm going to redraw. This is risky, I'm just going to say it. So, 4 move 1 tiles. So I can... I don't have 2 moves. So if I had 2 moves, I could move here and then swap this enemy in. So overall, but I can move up to here. Throat Punch is not going to work on you because... Oh, or will it work? Deal 1 stun when the target has no block. You cannot be harmed from the front. Well, let's find out if this is a terrible idea. So we're gonna go here, I'm gonna block, and I'm gonna counter. So I'm probably safe even if the Throat Punch doesn't work. Okay, Throat Punch did not work. You're gonna do 9 damage twice, but I have 18 block and I have counter. And if you attack twice, you should get countered twice. Counter doesn't do anything because I'm attacking from the front, but I did not take the damage. $28, $28, $23. Okay. Go over here. I'm going to do early bird. You're at 24, so I'm going to push you back, and then I'm going to do my long strike. And you are not at danger. You are not in danger. So I'm out at the 7. Oh, you attacked at range. Oh well. I'm not going to restart the level because Meg has come home, and this was a bonus stream, and I did not plan. I'd made the plan to do the stream like this morning. So what we're going to do is I'm going to remind everyone, if you are new to the stream here, my name is Michael R. Underwood. I stream as Turbo Tango. Normally I stream on Sundays and Wednesdays at 1 p.m. EST. I started playing Fights in Tight Spaces yesterday. I'm really digging it. I'm probably going to play some off-stream, maybe unlock some more stuff, and then come back on Wednesday to probably play some more. I've got a ton of other games that I'm interested in playing, but if I'm still as high on this one as on Wednesday as I am right now, we're just going to keep on powering through and try different areas and get to know the game a bit more. If you don't know me very well, I'm going to say that I'm a host on Speculate, which is an actual play show. We just wrapped The Case of the Cindered Seal, which is a Blaze in the Dark actual play with a custom crew sheet called Fugitives, created by our GM, Brandon O'Brien. The Kids Are Asleep, who is in... see if I can use my commands correctly. Do I not have that command? So shout out to The Kids Who Are Asleep, who is in that game, and is also a game streamer. And then a little bit of info about me, if you would like. You can find my website at michaelrunderwood.com. My Patreon is patreon.com/michaelrunderwood. And we have gone past 50 followers, which means in the next week or so, I'm going to do a giveaway where if you are in the continental 48 of the US, you can get a signed and personalized copy of Annihilation Aria, my space opera, kind of found family Guardians of the Galaxy vibes, and the audio CD of that same book. And if you are anywhere else in the world, you will get several ebooks. Annihilation Aria, the Genrenauts Season 1 collection. Genrenauts is my dimension-hopping story heist series. that was a Stabby Award finalist. You'll get the season collection, episode 0 and episode 7, which is a whole bunch of stuff, so that you can kind of get a great introduction to my recent and most known work. And so now I'm going to do some quick shout-outs. Shout-outs to The Kids Are Asleep. Thank you to The Kids Are Asleep, to Epic Shaw 88. Especially thank you to for your tips, Epic Shaw. Thank you to Chen Razi. Who else has come by? To the Rising Tides for stopping by earlier on. And thank you so much to everybody who has come by and is lurking. This game's really fun, and I hope that you will follow the channel if you like what you're seeing, and come back next time. I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.